pathologist to make a determination about cause of death, right?
Yes.
And mode of death.
Yes.
And that's important not just for families of individuals who die. That's important for them, you would agree.
Yes, it is.
It's also important for individuals who were subsequently accused of a crime.
Yes.
And so you go down, when you do scene investigations, you chronicle the evidence, right? You write down what you find.
Correct.
You collect evidence, right?
Right.
And you do that with as much accuracy as possible.
Yes.
And you're as thorough as possible.
Yes.
Understanding the importance of your mission.
Yes.
Now, when you went down to the Carolwood address on June 25th, 2009, you were the one in charge of doing all of that, of collecting evidence and chronicling it, right?
Correct.
You were the one who bagged up at pieces of items that you saw at the scene.
Yes.
You were the one who took photographs.
Yes. I took some photographs. There was also LAPD photographer there as well.
But you were primarily responsible for that task.
For the photographs, no.
Were you primarily responsible for collecting evidence, chronicling evidence?
Yes.
You were the one doing the scene investigation.
In conjunction with the handling police agency.
On the 25th?
Yes.
Who was there helping you out on the 25th?
The detectives from the LAPD and a crime scene photographer. I don't know his name.
What detectives?
Detective Scott Smith was there from the LAPD. And my supervisor, Assistant Chief Ed Winter, was also there.
Did Scott Smith collect any evidence?
I don't believe so on that day.
Do you know if Scott Smith took pictures?
No, he did not have a camera.
Did he make charts or notes to your knowledge? Do you know?
He took notes. He had a notebook.
Okay. And what about Ed Winters? Did he take notes?
I do not know if he did or not.
Okay. So you're the one who took notes, took photos, collected evidence, right?
Yes, I did.
Let's, we're going to go back to June 25th. I want to fast forward 4 days to June 29th. Okay?
Okay.
Come back. When you made the scene on June 29th, 2009, it was in response to information from Detective Scott Smith. Is that right?
Yes.
Detective Smith told you, I spoke to Dr. Murray.
I don't know if he said specifically he talked to him, but he said he had additional information about the doctor.
And he told you that there would be items, perhaps items at Carolwood, in a bag, in some bags in a closet.
Yes. But there was additional medical evidence to collect.
Right, we'll go over that. But that's what he told you, right?
Objection, that's what you're answering.
I'm unclear about the substance of it. So, sustained. Could you re-ask, please?
Scott Smith told you, prior to your visit to Carolwood on June 29th, that there was evidence to be recovered or items to be recovered in bags in a closet.
I don't believe he said in bags in a closet at the time.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Tell us exactly what he told you.
That there was additional medical evidence to collect from a room off to the side of the bedroom.
And you didn't ask him what evidence?
No, not at that time. I just said I would meet him there.
You didn't say, Detective Smith, where did you get that information?
I did not at that time. When he first initially talked to me, I did not ask more questions. I just said I would meet him there.
All right. So you just hung up and took off for Carolwood.
I think we discussed the time and
All right. Did you talk to him before you went to Carrollwood? Before you made it to Carrollwood?
Just that initial conversation.
Or did you discuss with him what you were looking for? What he suggested, where you go to look for?
Once I was there, yes.
Okay. And at that point, did he tell you, I've been told that it'll be in that closet, bags in that closet. Did he tell you that?
Yes.
And you directly went to that closet?
Yes.
Now, let's talk about the process of that search on June 29th. Were you the one that was picking up bags, going into bags, taking things out of bags?
Yes.
Okay. And Detective Smith was next to you when you were doing this?
Yes, I believe Detective Smith was there. I don't know if his partner was there as well, but a crime scene photographer from LAPD was also there.
Detective Myers might have been there?
I don't remember if it was Detective Myers. I know Detective Smith was there. I think Myers was there also.
Okay. All right, so let me show you what's been previously marked as People's 128. This is a picture of that closet that you went into, right?
Yes, it is.
And these are the bags that was in that specific closet, right?
Right.
Okay. You said that you were the one who went into those bags. I assume that those bags were eventually placed on a table. Is that right?
Right.
And all the items that were in that cubby hole there that we saw that I just took off was placed on a table, right?
Yes.
Let me show you People's 129. That's the table.
Yes, it is.
Then you took a picture. We started with the blue Costco bag, right?
Yes.
Which testified to? Let me show you People's 134. So then you took a picture of either Scott Smith or Detective Myers opening up that blue Costco bag, right?
Yes.
Your picture, right?
Yes. Actually, I don't know if that was my picture or the LAPD PD photographer took that one.
Well, what were you doing when the bag was being opened?
Watching.
You just don't know if you were taking pictures or not?
Yeah, I don't remember at that specific moment if I was taking the picture or if that was an LAPD picture.
Okay. Let's look at People's 135. Picture was taken inside the bag.
Yes.
Once again, do you remember them opening this bag?
Yes, I do.
Do you remember looking inside the bag?
Yes.
You just don't remember clicking a picture?
Right.
Could be anybody. Could have been the LAPD.
Right.
All right. Then you laid certain items out on the table. And let me show you. I'm going to mark. What's defense next, Your Honor, please?
M as in Mike.
Let me show you defense as in Mike. This is a picture of items that were laid on a table, right?
That is a picture of the items that were in some of the crumpled packaging that came out of that bag. That's not, I don't know if that's everything or not. I'd have to look at my notes.
Okay. Well, I didn't say it was everything, but is this stuff that came out of the blue Costco bag or isn't?
Yes,
It is.
it is.
Did you take this picture?
I don't know if it was me or the LAPD photographer.
While this is going on, can I have the lights, please? While this is going on, what exactly were you doing?
I was standing next to the table observing,
Were you taking notes?
taking notes, sometimes taking the stuff out of the bags,
And what was Scott Smith doing?
taking notes and observing.
So he's standing right next to you.
Yes.
Okay? Let me show you. Ugh, I accidentally marked this defense M. I'm going to cross it out and put N.
And is November?
Yes. Let me show you defense N. This is another picture taken of those items, right?
Yes.
Okay. Did you take this picture?
I don't remember.
Defense O, this is another picture of some other items, right?
O is an Oscar.
O is an Oscar. Is that right?
Yes.
And we see that it's a little different than defense N, right?
Yes.
Different placement, right, of the items, right?
Or a different angle of where the person taking it was. I'm not sure.
Well, we see defense N, 2 midazolam bottles, right?
Okay.
And we see defense O, 1.
Okay.
Did you take these photos?
Well, there is that one standing up next to the wrapper near the bottom of it.
Am I pointing this one right here?
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to testify, but it may be lorazepam. You see here, they moved that too.
Okay.
Okay. Do you know why it was moved?
No.
No particular reason, right?
At the time, we were just trying to get general overall photographs of the items, so I'm not sure at what point each one was taken.
Okay. And while this was going on, you were taking notes, right?
Yes.
Scott Smith was taking notes,
I believe so, yes.
and photos were being taken.
Yes.
All right. You then further proceeded to take more stuff out of the bag you testified, right? Other than what I just showed?
I believe so.
Well, you testified that you went further, you took more stuff out.
We took everything out of both bags, or of all 3 bags that were in there.
Let me show you, and I don't remember what people's number this is, but it was offered. This, the propofol bottle and cut IV bag. You said you recognized this.
Yes.
And this was taken, you said, out of the blue Costco bag, right?
Yes.
Now, this picture, and there was actually 2 pictures taken of this propofol bottle and this blue cut IV bag. Do you remember that? 2 photos?
I don't remember how many photos were taken of that specifically.
All right. Well, this one was offered into evidence.
Well, I don't think it's been offered yet.
didn't
It's
you?
been identified, though. Can we have a number for it?
Yeah, I don't have a number for it.
It should be on the exhibit itself.
Yeah, and I don't have it. Do you? 28. 2-8. People's 2-8, Judge.
That's what I showed.
Do you remember taking more photos of this?
More photos than what?
People's 28.
I don't know how many photos were actually taken of it.
Do you remember taking more photos than this?
No, I don't specifically remember.
All right. When this came out, this was during the period of time that you and Detective Smith were pulling items out of the Costco bag, right?
Yes.
It was during the period of time that you and Detective Smith were taking notes about the items that were being pulled out of the Costco bag.
Yes.